Period, huh?
All right, so are you pulling it back? Ready?
I don't know how to do it.
You just go like this and you pull it.
Yeah, pull it back. Follow easier. Sheesh. Nah, that's... Sheesh.
It's crazy.
Nah, in person?
Of the night, bro. You know, you're not doing too bad yourself. You come through and shut it down every single time. Tell me what you both are looking forward to tonight.
Just having fun and seeing a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time. You know, this is a night of art, supporting the Met as artists and collectors ourselves, and we just want to have fun and just have that New York state of mind.
Of course, you have so many big New York records.
So listen to this drama because it's hotter than anything you've heard all week. Alicia Keys, the Grammy queen herself, apparently dropped a bomb that has everybody's head spinning. She wasn't just shading Lala Anthony with some sly remark. Oh no, sis went full out, straight accusing Lala of secretly being engaged to her man Swizz Beatz. Not just whispers in the background, but a mic drop moment that blasted this little rumor into a full-blown nationally watched scandal. Now here's the kicker, it's not just some random fight that suddenly blew up. No honey, when you look closer, this feels like a messy chess game that's been playing out for years. Was someone behind the scenes pushing buttons, pulling strings, making sure this mess would explode? Or was Lala actually ready to live a double life? Because trust me, the receipts, the old photos, those cryptic captions, the late night coincidences, all of it is too messy to ignore. People started side-eyeing Alicia's marriage, her inner circle, everything. The second she made this accusation public, the gossip blogs lit up like fireworks. Stories, tweets, headlines everywhere. And baby, the tea got so hot, even Alicia's fans started whispering that maybe she had been watching this unfold for a while. Like, she'd seen the cryptic texts, the strange vibes, those odd late-night moves, and finally she'd had enough. So what do we ask ourselves? Did Alicia just put two and two together, or did she know the truth all along and just finally stop pretending to be the happy, smiling wife? If these whispers are true, then this secret engagement has been sitting right in front of her face for years. And oh, the comments online, savage. One fan literally said, "Wait, Alicia, weren't you the one who swooped in on Swizz while he was still married? Now you're calling it karma? Girl." The side-eye from the internet was loud. Everyone was like, what goes up must come down. The karma narrative was everywhere. Like, people legit said, how you got him is how you lose him. And folks couldn't help but bring up the exact moment Alicia and Swizz first linked up. They remember everything, and trust me, they weren't letting it slide. But then it got even uglier. See, the streets had already been buzzing with whispers about Lala and Swizz. And the minute those rumors started, Swizz went into crisis management mode. Like, this man was spinning the story himself, trying to contain the fire. Meanwhile, Lala's divorce from Carmelo Anthony was still fresh news. People were already watching her closely, and then, boom! Rumors started flying that she was cozying up with Swizz. And this wasn't just gossip blog nonsense. No, girl, Miss Jones, the radio host, swore she got a direct message from someone in Swizz's own circle. The message said plain and simple, Lala fell for Swizz, but he told her straight up he'd never leave Alicia. But here's where it gets juicy, because apparently Swizz went all out love bombing her anyway. For her birthday, he didn't just send flowers or jewelry. Oh no, this man allegedly dropped a fortune on a gift so over the top it screams obsession. A fully customized Maybach, worth about $300,000, delivered after months of prep. Like, who even does that unless they're trying to prove something? And that's when fans were like, wait a second, so Alicia's calling it karma. But meanwhile, her man is out here gifting Lala luxury cars? And you thought the tea was already spilling? Oh no, baby, it gets messier. Because while Swizz was out here love-bombing Lala with million-dollar moves, he was also making sure Alicia never suspected a thing. He was covering tracks, playing both sides like a pro, but no matter how polished the act, cracks started showing. And those cracks turned into headlines.
Yeah.
All right, so are you pulling it back? Ready?
I don't know how to do it.
You just go like this and you pull it.
Yeah, pull it back. Follow easier. Sheesh. Nah, that's... Sheesh.
It's crazy.
Nah, in person?
So here's the deal. Swizz wasn't just dropping cars and gifts, he was also remixing tracks, hopping into the studio, showering Alicia with over-the-top love, and even having rappers praise her legacy like she was the Rosa Parks of R&B. The performances, the public tributes, it all looked like a perfect romance on display. But the question is, was all that passion genuine, or was it just smoke and mirrors to distract from what he was really doing behind the scenes? Because years later, when this so-called secret engagement rumor finally hit, those extravagant gifts and flashy moments suddenly felt less like love love and more like calculated distractions. Like, look over here, Alicia, while I'm keeping the real drama hidden in the shadows. And just when you thought this was a simple Lala versus Alicia love triangle, boom, the plot thickens. Word on the street was that Swizz might have gotten another woman pregnant. And guess what? It wasn't Lala. It wasn't Alicia. It was allegedly someone else. Some mystery white girl. Baby, when that rumor dropped, the fans lost their minds. Social media exploded with, wait, Swizz got a side chick pregnant? People were like, Alicia girl, you cannot make this stuff up. So now we've got Alicia dealing with Lala rumors, possible secret engagements, luxury love bombs, and now whispers of a whole other baby. The tea kettle wasn't just whistling, it was full on exploding. And honestly, this made Alicia's eventual decision to air things out seem inevitable. How much more can one woman ignore before she finally snaps and points fingers? And speaking of ignoring things, let's rewind. Because this wasn't the first time Swizz and Lala had people talking. Their connection, it didn't just pop up overnight. No. People had been clocking them for years, noticing that spark, those lingering looks, those two friendly smiles. Picture this, Lala still married to Carmelo Anthony, but she and Swizz would be spotted together, always just close enough to raise eyebrows. It wasn't blatant, but it wasn't exactly innocent either. Like if you saw it, you knew something was there. And then came the Met Gala moment. Remember that red carpet? Lala was right there, hyping Swizz up, chatting like they were in their own little world. Cameras caught it, people noticed, and while it didn't scream flirtation, it definitely had a vibe. It was comfortable. Too comfortable. So when rumors finally burst into the open, no one was shocked. They were like, we knew it. We felt it. We saw it years ago. And here's the thing, this so-called secret engagement, to a lot of people it wasn't even shocking. Honestly, some fans said it was bound to happen. They felt like all that energy between Lala and Swizz had been bubbling for years, just waiting for the right moment to spill over.
Of the night, bro, you know, you're not doing too bad yourself. You come through and shut it down every single time. Tell me what you both are looking forward to tonight.
Just having fun and seeing a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time. You know, this is a night of art, supporting the Met as artists and collectors ourselves, and we just want to have fun and just have that New York state of mind.
Of course, you have so many big New York.
But here's where it gets even juicier, because when you look back at Lala's history, it feels like she's been playing this game for a while. Every single time the blogs linked her name to Swizz, suddenly another mystery man popped into the picture. One day it was Bear, the New York businessman. Before that, it was some nameless guy nobody could even identify. Each time, Lala never really confirmed, never denied. She just let the rumors swirl while she slipped right back into the spotlight. Fans online? Ruthless. Comments were flying left and right. You lose them the same way you get them. Karma doesn't miss. People weren't holding back, and every new detail just made Alicia's situation look more tragic. It's the kind of story that keeps looping, a cycle of betrayal and distraction where the same moves keep replaying. Expensive gifts, whispered rumors, suspicious smiles, and public shade. And at the center of it all, Alicia Keys, Lala Anthony, and Swizz Beatz locked in a triangle that feels more like a messy soap opera than real life. So tell me, do you think Alicia was right to finally blast Lala's name into the open? Or is this just another chapter in a long, complicated cycle that was bound to come full circle? Because one thing's for sure, honey, the tea isn't done brewing, not by a long shot.